Welcome to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on another team from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Golden Flashes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cardinals offense will go on the attack first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one... guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Stevens. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Cardinals want to crank the tempo.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? 3rd down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
Catch in the middle. It's Shabera. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Cardinals, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Wide receiver comes in motion. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ball State.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punch him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Kent State's offense will go to work for the first time. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
He's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches and some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
Throws to the tight end. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. You make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Shabera. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
4th and short? I already called my 3rd down play knowing I was going for it on 4th down. So you better believe I got the play locked and loaded. We're going for it on 4th down.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And defensively, man, you just want to get to 4th down, right? Give yourself an opportunity. And even though it was 4th and 1, try to get the stop, especially this part of the field where they could come away with points and kick a field goal, or they could come away with a touchdown. Man, I want to get this stop and get off the field, but the offense executed. Defense just missed out.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Cardinals want to move quickly. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ball State.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that drive covered 40 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Looking to pass. It's long. The short hands. It's Hunter. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Dorsey. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. First down here for the offense. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And they got the completion, but still looking at a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the catch. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off play action on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third down following the sack by the D. He's looking downfield to throw. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on! He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down.
Well, that time on third and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up fourth.
Perhaps drawing confidence by converting an earlier fourth down. They'll try to do it for a second time in the opening quarter. Might be changing the route. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Got his man in the middle. Not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out. And they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football. And that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Spears. Creates a little space. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle at Stevens. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. We've reached the break. Ball State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Snagged in the middle. It's Shabera. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
Coming up, 4th down.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Another incompletion on third down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Back to pass, it's long. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The pass call on 3rd and inches was designed to keep them off balance. Instead, it was the quarterback who ended up getting knocked down.
And I get the call. I understand it. You want to be aggressive. You still got 4th down, but the worst thing that you can do is take a sack. You'd love for your quarterback to find a way to throw that thing away and then live with 4th and inches. 4th and inches, I like my chances. I can maybe run the football and have a better chance of getting it.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on off...
Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Going right to work up top. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
He's got the back in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Golden Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
To the ground. He's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage?
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. The 40. Smashes ahead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. The give to the back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Temple is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Hall of Famer Joe Klecko should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UMass. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Cardinals headed quickly to the line. They'll try the run. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's got some space. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. A first down for the offense.
Let's go.
They'll move the wide receiver. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Stevens. Stumbled to the ground.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Leaves it with the running back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Shavera. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right on the money. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Back to throw. It's Penny. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Let's it go to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying to impose their will with the run. Makes his man miss. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Cardinals will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job. Unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's long. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Grant behind the line. It's Dorsey. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Golden Flashes will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Power football with the run.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
The give to the tailback. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. At midfield, he's got room. the 46. And the Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. He's got 2.
They want to run it left here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
That's caught. It's Stevens. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, this offense is given a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity because 1st and 2nd down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable...
Makes a grab past the marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the ground. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Swings it out to the flat. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Snagged out of the air. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Back to throw, it's long. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Calls his own number. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Catches it cleanly at the 20. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. From from the gun. The running back looking for room.
Ball carried by the running back. Picks up 1. Brings up second down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff. It's Spears. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Third down coming up.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got his man on the right. He's going to come up just a bit short. It'll bring up 4th down from the 43.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Looking to throw, it's Penny. Gets it out quickly. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Another Ball State first down.
That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Here's the handoff. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the lone running back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cardinals are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left, wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
The give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Penny. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a 1st and goal.
The Cardinals have it with a 1st and goal. Pushes ahead. Touchdown Cardinals! And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Ball State 34, Kent State 7.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. RPO complete to open the drive.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try.
He's got it down the left side.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why...
Breaks into the open. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pop the draw. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on the...
Looking for a huge play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, and saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on the recruiting trail and in the future, and, kind of take that, a little rub their nose in it.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. He's going for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half, and here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Stevens. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
Loses 3. It's a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's long. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Fourth quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe and conservative. Or you can just go for rub it in your face, eat that. You know, I don't like the other coach.
And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. And the Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout in this offense, just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. It'll be third and long. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Spears. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
The Cardinals moving quickly to the line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it on first and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Troy is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to Louisiana. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the air, it's good. Got his man. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback moving. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. The run from the shotgun. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the 1st down. And the Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play.
Turning it on! Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Stevens. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.